This is an epic legal battle between the CCP's running dogs, PAX, Wei Jianshan, Bruno Wu, and the CCP's biggest enemy, Mr. Guo, and it has been going on for more than 5 years. So the recent development is that on June 15, 2022, the US bankruptcy court issued a ruling to place Mr. Guo's assets in the custody of a court-appointed Chapter 11 trustee, and it's very important that the trustee is independent of this case because that person has huge power over the debtor as the bankruptcy administrator. And the first trustee appointed, Attorney Joe Lilly, accepted his appointment on June 30th, 2022, but on July 7th, he got replaced by another attorney from Paul Hastings' law firm, Luke A. Despens. So Luke claimed to the court that he and Paul Hastings had no conflict of interest with any of the parties involved in this case. That's a blatant lie. In 2018, Paul Hastings represented PAG, which is the parent company of the plaintiff PAX, and in the past 10 years, Paul Hastings has always been served as the representative of UBS, which also colludes with the CCP and has a lawsuit with Mr. Guo. And Paul Hastings is also the legal advisor of Jinshang Bank, when one of the bank's major shareholder is Bruno Wu, who is also a CCP spy and one of the creditors in this bankruptcy case. And just 2 weeks ago, Paul Hastings represented Mega Genomics, and the largest shareholder of Mega Genomics holding company is Alibaba, and the independent director of Alibaba is Wei Jianshan, the chairman and CEO of PAX parent company PAG. So we can already see that appointing Paul Hastings' attorney, Luke Despens, as Mr. Guo's trustee is a direct conflict of interest because nearly everyone on the creditor's side has been his client. And what's even more outrageous is that Paul Hastings has also represented nearly all of CCP's white gloves, such as Binance, Shanghai Fosun Pharma, China Bohai Bank, Ping An and China Life Insurance Company, CDH Investment, Evergrande, China Everbright Limited, and numerous Chinese state-owned enterprises. And many of the lawyers and partners at Paul Hastings are the current or former CCP officials and prosecutors or members of the CCP. So for example, Paul Hastings' partner, Yan Jia, was sent to law school by the CCP and was a student of Wang Huning, who is one of the top leaders of the CCP. So this case is just another perfect example of how these law firms have been made into the CCP's fatal weapons in destroying the Western judicial system, and how the CCP has infiltrated the US judicial system to tear down the rule of law and the foundations of America. So if the judicial system can be corrupted like this, how can we ensure that there will be fair elections in the future? So right now, no one can look away anymore because it's certainly affecting everyone.